Oh look, it's feeling pretty good. We've got a few changes that we're trying to make just to, you never get a lot of wet testing, so we actually got out straight away this morning just to try and do a bit of testing in the car because we've never actually tested this car in the wet properly. So yeah, we're just changing around settings and trying to come up with the ideal scenario and get everyone comfortable in the car.
It's just an ongoing process for me, and I'm just happy to get more and more seat time for the cars coming to me.
This is one of those classic meetings where you have to have people thinking about different things. So normally, when you know it's going to be final weekend, you have quite a different focus. So there's so many more unknowns in these type of weekends, and hopefully this is where the team will shine because we've had the experience. We qualified third, and it was on the first really timed lap that we had. I was happy just to bring the car in straight and no need to push it at this stage. Our plan for qualifying was to try and get a lap in early in case we got a red flag. Obviously that did happen, but I was probably out in the worst conditions, and then we put Simon in the car for him to get a look at it, and then the Ferrari and the Audi just have too much pace for us in the wet, so we didn't even consider going back out again, because to try and chase that lap time we're going to take a lot of risks, and it's a 3-hour series, so have to be there at the end of 3 hours. So I think if we can keep it on the track, touching wood, we'll be somewhere at the end of the day.
The car was running strong, we were holding our position, doing exactly what we needed to do. And then we struck a small technical glitch, problem with the upshift. And after that it was just a case of managing the car and bringing it in for John. Yeah, it was not about taking too many risks. Had a couple of dabs at Neil Foster, he covered very well. Then I had a great little battle with Timmy Martin in the GTR. Realistically, the nerves never go away. It's what gives you the edge. All you're doing is just managing all the noise out and just focus on your job. You've got a job to do. Keep the car straight, hold your position, watch your fuel burn, bring it home, don't be a hero. It's real simple.
It's a very exciting race. It's would be good to see Johnny get up. Well, at this stage of the piece, anyway, probably up to a third position would be good. A good result for us, but great race.
It was an amazing race. Obviously it started with 5 safety cars I think within the hour, and Simon did a great job of keeping it on the track because it's really hard in those conditions, so well done to him. It's nice and straight, and a lot of other cars going off, so he did a great job. And then the car actually developed a misfire that was causing a misshift, so he couldn't properly change gears, so it took Simon a while to diagnose that in the car, and because he's so new to the car he probably doesn't push it on as much as I do, so being the good man that he is.
Fair, yeah.
So tell us about your stint, Simon.
Well, look, I just loved it. The first bit I was able to get in amongst the wet and keep it on the track, and I was going to have a genuine crack at those guys, just biding my time. Had a good scrap with the GDR behind, so it was a case of eyes forward, have a crack. I missed my shot, then look for the guy coming behind me, and we had pace. Car was mint, absolutely mint in those conditions. So very happy, and hey, never say never. What about never say never, eh?
John, tell us about coming in on this and getting the slicks.
Track had to be declared not wet, and it wasn't at that stage, so we were ready for that 45 minutes out. We would have taken that, so it would have been a little bit more dicey, but no, we knew that we lost all the track position we just gained. Had to really go after it and take a few risks and just weave your way through the traffic. So that was a lot of fun. So yeah, we come away. We're thinking halfway through when Simon was in the car and we had issues with it. Hey, it could have been our day. So, but this team just keeps on soldiers on. Thanks to our sponsors. Thanks to Inky and Annette back at home watching this. And yeah, another trophy for you guys. So thanks Tulloch Motorsport. Thanks Simon.